Ah, Guinness. Nothing really compares to this unique Irish beverage. Having originated from Ireland in 1759, it has taken the global market by storm and is widely recognized throughout the world. It is now celebrating its 250th anniversary, and the Guinness Brewery has sent its very own master brewer, Fergal Murray, to share his thoughts with us.
1759, 250 years ago, where a man called Arthur Guinness had a vision to own a brewing company and create a great beer. With 250 years later, we have sort of grown across the world, exported our beer due to one really legacy, the great quality of the product. Amazing story, amazing journey. In fact, part of the journey was the second ever brewery we ever opened was in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur in 1965. So we've been brewing here for 45 years nearly. So that's part of that amazing journey. All the cultures of the world, all the peoples of the world all enjoy our product, and it's a real pleasure to see Malaysia doing very well with it, and an extraordinary story. I mean, from a product point of view, the distinctiveness is in the colour, which is used from the roasted barley. There's a little extra hops for a little more flavour. There's a very special Guinness yeast which does a magic job of converting it into wonderful alcohol. And then there's a special maturation process that brings out the flavour. But also with Guinness Draught, you have this nitrogen bubbles that create this gorgeous creamy head that really makes it very, very smooth and easy to drink in the draft format. And then you see that wonderful head formed in the extra stout format, the bottle format that's made here, which everybody loves and has a really, really big flavour, really gorgeous flavour. So Guinness, the look, you always drink it with your eyes first. You want to see it perfectly poured, but it gives you so much flavour. It stands out as a beer that gives you flavour and a beer that gives you a great drinking experience. That's why Guinness stands out. No beer comes near.
Wise words from the master brewer himself. But just how do you pour that perfect pint of Guinness?
So great bartenders all over the world build their reputation on pouring pints of Guinness. And the real way to pour a pint of Guinness, is to take 6 simple steps and follow them consistently. First step is get a lovely, clean, dry branded glass. Second step, take your finger on the harp, hold it at a 45-degree angle. Third step, don't be afraid of the tap. Aim for the spout on to the top of the harp and allow the liquid to flow. As the liquid flows, when she comes to the bottom of the harp, I just slowly straighten the glass. And when the liquid comes to the top of the harp, a slow stop. And then I put her out here and I'm going to let her settle and surge. This is where you get the cascade. The nitrogen bubbles are coming down the outside of the glass, back up the middle, looking that beautiful iconic look of Guinness becoming alive. And here the head is settling, creating this strength in the head. So when it's settled, I bring it back for the 5th step. I'm allowed to top it up and create that wonderful dome. But this is a magic moment. All Guinness adorers love seeing the beer come alive. I mean, it's an iconic vision. If you see that anywhere in the world, you know you're going to go to a great bar and you have great bartenders and you'll have great fun. That's settling there nicely now, so I'm just going to bring it back. Bring the tap, just let it flow a little slower and bring it proud of the rim. Here she is, the 6th step, presenting it to the customer. Well, after it's poured, I mean, the best way to enjoy Guinness is with your friends, just communion, just to sit back, just enjoy the flavour, savour the flavour, drink responsibly and savour the flavour, and enjoy this year particularly. Think back, I would suggest, say 250 years these guys have been making this great beer. That's before telephones, before airplanes, before cars, before lots of countries ever existed. These guys have been doing exactly the same thing. So my best way this year to advise everybody is go get a great pint of Guinness, a couple of friends, and just talk about that man, Arthur Guinness, and what he started and how the journey went. But always have a decent sip. Beautiful flavour.
So, as we sit down with our friends to enjoy a pint or two of Guinness, remember to drink responsibly and don't drink and dive. Lai Wen Long, The Star, Malaysia.